is everybody in YouTube land? I hope all is well with all you guys viewing my channel right now. All is well here with Oregon Motorcycle. It's another beautiful day in Oregon. We're traveling through Westland right now, headed north up back to Oregon City, going back to the Oregon Motorcycle headquarters. If this is your guys' first time tuning into my channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to hit 6,000 subscribers by the end of 2020, and I think we're gonna do it. I hope we're gonna do it. Got my fingers crossed. So each and every one of you guys can help me accomplish that goal by liking and sharing my videos if you like them. If you don't like the videos, then don't hit the like button. But if you guys are liking them, then please hit the like button. It helps the videos get more views, which in turns exposes them to potential subscribers. So it's all, like I've said before, it's a big wheel that you guys are all part of, and you're helping me do this. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. So in today's episode, we're talking about my crash bars that I finally got put on. You guys are always giving me crap about doing what I do with no crash bars and no skid plate, and so I finally got the crash bars. And in today's episode, I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons of these, and I'm going to tell you why I bought these over other brands. And we're going to get off the bike right now at one of my favorite sunrise picture locations. We're going to walk around the bike and I'm going to show you guys and talk to you guys about them. Alrighty, so right here is the Oregon City or Oregon City Westland Bridge. I don't know the official name. It's not the Abernathy Bridge. The Abernathy Bridge is the 205, sorry, crossing the Willamette. This is the bridge just to the south of Abernathy Bridge, right here. And I just call it the Oregon City Bridge. So yeah, if you dip down here, this is the entrance to the old paper mill where they used to make paper back in the day, which they don't anymore. It's officially shut down. This was a huge business here back in the day. And you take this little road down here, and this little road here leads to some private residence and a public fishing dock, which is down that trail out there where you can fish. Good sturgeon fishing here during the season to sturgeon fish right here. It's a huge hole right here. So the river right here is over 100 feet deep in this hole, and the sturgeon like to come and hang out right here. And so we're on the underneath side of the bridge here, as you can see. And I like to come down in this area and take photographs because the sun coming in this little area right here, it looks really cool. So if you guys follow my Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. So let's check these crash bars out. All right, guys, so here's a look standing off the bike. So here they are, guys. They're really they're small, simple, strong, straight to the point. So we'll talk about the cons first, the cons of these, and that would be, first and foremost, would be a auxiliary lighting location. There's not really that great of a spot to put an auxiliary light on here. I was thinking you might be able to tuck one in here, but all this right here is kind of in the same plane as this. You see this is my other auxiliary light, and the goal, just so you guys know, the goal of your auxiliary lights is to get them as far apart as possible for oncoming traffic. So it's one of the reasons why I mounted them on my forks, because I'm trying to separate the distance here, and it helps with depth perception for oncoming traffic. Just so you guys know, it makes no sense to put another light right here, or lights in this area. It makes no sense, because it just becomes one big light. And so what you're trying to do, and if you look at Motor Patrol, they even get them closer down to the axle to put even more separation in there. So if you look at the bike from a head-on view, there's not exactly a great spot, and I'm actually thinking about maybe even going like low down in here. I want to do yellow lights, so it'd be more fog oriented. So if I put them even lower, then they would even get, what is that? I ran over some grease and oil. So they would even be lower to the ground, which is better for, oh look, I busted a hole in my thing here. Kevin's gonna be proud of me. Look at those scrapes. All right, time for a skid plate. Back to the bars, guys. So yeah, there's not really a great location for mounting auxiliary lights, so keep that in mind if you guys are purchasing these. The other thing that's kind of annoying me, but I'm not gonna let it, because I really trust this brand. I've watched some good videos just from memory of R&G racing products. They do a lot of R&D work. They test their products. And I know a lot of manufacturers just put a product out there that looks good, but then they don't actually test it. And you guys will notice that a lot of the crash bars for this bike, they come up and around, right? And so I've already got comments on Facebook about how these bars are not going to protect this area of the bike. Well, this is plastic, and if this busts or you get a hole in this or it gets knocked off, it's not going to affect your reliability on the motorcycle if you're out in the trail. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to keep the reliability of the motorcycle while we're out on the trail, which is you don't want a hole in this engine, because then your oil is going to come out and then you're not going to have any more reliability. Okay, you're going to be dead. I want to tell you guys one thing right now. When I first got this bike, I dropped this bike with absolutely no crash protection at all. I didn't even have the hand guards on. And the bike in stock form, if you drop it on level ground, it does not touch the fairings here. Okay, so if you guys look, this actually sticks out further than the fairing does. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. Okay, so yeah, okay, so one of the things that bugs me about the design, and like I said, I'm not gonna try not to let it bug me. If you guys look at this side, see if I can get this on the center stand here. All right, so if you look at this side here, oops, look how, actually almost two of them, but this bar is just directly over the stator right here, covering this, protecting this area, vulnerable area of the bike. And I guess it does stick out a little further than the frame here if you're looking at it from the side. So there's really good protection here over the stator area. And this, you know, is coming out here. This is solid protection. Now, if you look on this side, this sticks out past the frame too, even more, and there's no bar going directly over it. I almost think like this bar should have came like this and then like that, like flip this bar around. Yeah, so that's kind of the only really drawbacks of this. No lighting position. This could bug some people. Let's talk about some of the pros about these. So the first thing is the price. Now the price, you guys, I think it was right around 250 bucks, and it shipped from the United States. So there is a United States distributor for this company. So shipping took less than a week, or about a week. So if you guys look at some of the Chinese offerings from China, they're in that same 250 ballpark range, but they take like 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. And then you're getting a product made in China that I can guarantee was made to bolt to the engine, and there's probably no research and development done. So, and you're probably getting a cheaper quality, cheaper welds, all that stuff, you know, adds up. And then even the China ones, if you guys look at the China ones, they come in two different pieces. So they actually have a lower and upper. And if you buy the lower and upper, you get right back up into that $400 range, maybe even above $400 range. The other thing I really like about these is the fact that it's clean. It's a clean and simple design. I don't have some big crazy cage on the side of the bike. It looks like somebody took a piece of their wrought iron fence off and put it to the side of their bike. This is a clean, basic, simple, strong design, and I really like the design. If you kind of look over the bike, you can see here it looks good. It doesn't look overdone. Look at it from the front too. I mean, you can kind of barely see them from the front, but you can see it's there. So I really like the design. I think the design is clean and simple and robust. So a couple of the other pros for these would be the brand, RNG Racing. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with them. They make all kinds of protective equipment or protective products for your motorcycle, you know, across all different types, like sport bikes, you know, adventure bikes like this, you know, super sports, all that good stuff. So that it's a company solely focused, to my knowledge, on crash protection for motorcycle. This is a very reputable company versus other companies out there that may or may not have done the research. Another company that I'm sure is doing the research is a company like Rally Raid, and they make some crash bars for this and a skid plate and that kind of thing, and that would be another great option to look into. So the other thing, like I already hit on, was the fast shipping. Another pro, they're shipping here out of the United States. I believe this company RNG is over in Europe somewhere. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what country, but it is over in that area. And there is a distributor here in the United States, so you will get quicker shipping, and you're not having to deal with, so for instance, what was I looking at? I was looking at another brand. It's very popular with you guys, Givi, I think it is. You could only get those, I think that company is Italian, and you can only order those in the United States from Italy. And again, you're looking at that long wait time, and I know that the wait time is a big deal for some people. So, and last but not least, I'd say the final thing on my list here as far as pros go is the ease of installation. The installation was straightforward. It came with almost 10 pages of illustrated instructions, and everything bolted right up. I mean, everything went in smooth, very smooth. There was no, I mean, there's a bolt that goes through the frame, motor, and spacers and the bar, and I literally pushed this bolt through with my thumb. and then all these lined up excellent. I mean, so the fit and finish quality on these bars is superb. It's top notch. So I really enjoyed the install video. Couple things that I didn't show in the video, you guys will have to hold this bolt, this through bolt that goes all the way through. You'll have to hold it on both sides. And so I just reached over, kind of hung my arm over the seat, and you're able to do it from both sides. Make sure and Loctite everything. And I guess that's about it. So next on the list, guys, is the bash plate. I'm going to look into the SRC bash plate and just confirm that it is compatible with these bars. I think it is, because from what I'm seeing on the pictures, it's like there's a bracket that comes off here or something, maybe a bracket off here. But as you will see, this is busted up, so I'm definitely going to need a skid plate there. So, and then I'm going to be looking at a rear rack for this thing. And then, yeah, so I've got more. Let's see, we've got another dual sport ride planned. It's in the books. I think it's going to be in 2 weeks, so we're going to be out on dual sport trails with more dual sport riders, my buddy and I, Kevin. You guys loving those videos, so make sure and stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing something this weekend. I'm going to go camping more, you guys. I'm trying to try and get 2 more camping trips in by the end of the season. I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to try to get my roommate to go with me. He always makes for fun videos, so we always have a good time when we're out riding, even though he freaking complains about everything. We always have a good time together, so at least I do. So there it is, guys. I got the RNG adventure bars, put on the CB500X, and I'm liking them, and it's a good deal. If you guys are interested in getting these, I'll try to post a link down below. It's going to be at eBay, because these aren't offered on Amazon, so it's not an affiliate link or anything like that, guys. So I looked for them on Amazon, couldn't find them. So yeah, guys, until next time, Oregon Motorcycle. Do you guys know that red vehicles in particular have a higher percentage rate of having birds crap on them? And look what happened when I was sitting here talking to you guys. And I just washed this bike yesterday. Dang it. What is it with red? Red is a weird color. You guys know that red has like, it's an energy. And you guys will have different attitudes. Like your attitude can change, seriously, guys, from wearing a blue shirt versus a red shirt. And it's weird, because blue is my favorite color. I actually have a red shirt on right now, and I actually wore a red shirt yesterday. And I have a red motorcycle, I had a red sports car, I had a red SUV, I had a red boat, and I don't even like the color red, you guys. Blue is my favorite color, and then black would probably be second. And I'm going to tell you right now, for whatever reason, red is attracted to me. There you go, I said it. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. All right, let's get out of here.